Hey everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. Hey, if it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're one of my returning subscribers, thanks so much. It really helps out the channel a lot. So my neighbor brought over a spaghetti squash, and I've not done one of these before. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. I'm going to go ahead and cook it at 350 degrees for probably about 45 minutes. And steam it up, get it partially cooked, and then I'm going to spaghettyize it, and then I'm going to saute it with some garlic, butter, and shrimp. So stay tuned, we'll see what we get. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do with this guy is cut it in half. Like so. And what we're left with is kind of like the inside of a pumpkin. And I'm just going to go ahead and dig these innards out, just like you would carved pumpkin, like so. And you could roast these seeds and eat them if you wanted to. So hang tight. I'll go ahead and get both of these done, and I'll be back here in a second. Stay tuned. So there we have it. Pretty good job, I'd say. Pretty simple, took, I don't know, 3 minutes, scrape it out. I'll be back here in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and invert these on top of a baking sheet with a little bit of water in it. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. So here's our baking sheet. And I'm just gonna put in just enough really to cover the bottom. Create a little steam. Just think about if you're gonna cook spaghetti, you need a little steam. And that's not very deep, probably 1/4 inch. Now I'm just going to take our spaghetti zucchini, put them inverted like this, and I'm going to take them outside and get them on my 350 degree smoker, and we'll let them go for about 45 minutes or so. I don't want to overcook these, a little al dente I guess if you were talking about spaghetti noodles, but 45 minutes should be about right. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got our spaghetti squash on here at 350 degrees. I'm going to let it run for about 45 minutes, let it soften up a little bit. I've got some water in the pan, and then we'll get inside and we'll finish prepping it up and turn it into spaghetti. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to get started with our seafood portion of this. I've just got some frozen shrimp here that I think these are 20 count, a little bit larger size. And I just put them in some water, and they've already been deveined, but I want to get the skins and the tails off of these. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go along, start on one side, turn it over, do the other side. Get the skin peeled back, and then I just kind of grab the center, give a tug on the tail, and it just pulls right out. And then I'll put them back in the water. So I'll go ahead and get the rest of these done, and we'll see you here in a few minutes. Okay, so I've let these guys rest about 15 minutes. You want to be careful when you first pull them off of the pan with some water. There's going to be some steam, so be careful with that. And then I'm just going to go around here, put in the fork, give it a turn. And what we have is some spaghetti squash pasta. Kind of looks like the texture of angel hair pasta a little bit. And then from here, there's still a little bit of meat left in here. So I'm going to go back to my spoon. Kind of scrape, scrape, scrape-a-roo. Technical term.
Like a pumpkin.
Like a pumpkin, camera girl. We love to carve our pumpkins, don't we?
Yes, we do.
So here's what you end up with. Looks amazing. It's very pasta-like. So I'm going to get this out here. I'm going to go ahead and saute this with some butter and some garlic and some shrimp. So it should be delicious. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Stay tuned. Okay, it's a little windy out here tonight. Sorry about that. Let me mess with the sound a little bit. Put down a little oil. And I have my Blackstone set to, it's about medium to medium high. And I'm going to get the garlic started first. I don't want to burn this. That's the worst thing you can do with garlic. So I'm going to give it just about, I don't know, about 1 minute to kind of get fragrant. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add about a 1/4 stick of butter to the mix, just to kind of help lubricate everything. Nothing like garlic butter, pasta, and shrimp. So we're just going to let this get some love here for a minute. The spaghetti squash doesn't have a lot of flavor naturally, so this is quite a bit. This is 4 tablespoons of garlic, and I use cheddar garlic out of a jar. But it already smells good. So that looks about perfect. Let's get our shrimpies on. And get those rolling around. Again, these were just some shrimp I had frozen in the freezer. And these shrimp won't take long. Honestly, you could probably eat them raw. And it's really kind of tough to undercook them, but you can most definitely overcook them. So I just want to keep them moving, especially when you're dealing with garlic. So these are already starting to turn pink, get tender, and I'm going to give it some more time with my squash noodles. So let's get that added to the party here. Okay, that's about all we need. Get these turned off here. I'll get this inside, get it plated up, and we'll give it a taste. Be right back. So here we have, sorry about the lighting, our sauteed shrimp and garlic with our spaghetti squash. It looks delicious. Pasta made from squash. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I've had this before, but it's been many years, and I'm not sure I've ever actually prepared it. So Another bite. That came out perfect. It was cheap, easy. Well, the neighbor gave me the the squash, so that was a bonus. I added some shrimp. We like shrimp, so I put in a lot. You could put in none, you could put in less. But big thumbs up on this one. It's a time of year, apparently these things are coming ripe. So what the heck, make use of it. You'll probably get some on the in the break room at work, and you'll know what to do. So, as always, thanks so much for watching. If you're so inclined, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.